So I don't know, something about this day, like the events of today, has kind of inspired me to talk about the importance of investing in yourself, and also the importance of like taking time to be alone. And I think investing in yourself is the best investment that you can actually take. I'm somebody that something can be very simple as far as like, it seems very simple, but I think a lot of us just don't do it. We don't really invest a lot of time into ourselves and kind of minding ourselves and our needs and our wants, and kind of like facing our traumas and our shadows and things of that nature. We kind of find many distractions, whether it's in other people, relationships, situationships, social media, whatever it may be. People try to distract themselves from the work that they have to do. And I think that's what I have been doing for quite some time. And what propelled me to kind of go into this space was an end of a relationship back in April. And the person that I was seeing said she needed some space. And then I learned that she really actually wanted to explore other relationships. And that kind of threw me off after the investment time and energy I put into the connection for nearly 6 months. And it made me feel discarded, unwanted, not enough, and it became harder and even harder because this person actually still lives in my building. But in that time, I've taken a lot of energy, all the energy that I was focused on other people, other things, of distractions. I kind of took my energy back and put it back into myself. And it started with a simple practice of just spending more time with myself. Every morning what I do, I go for a 5-mile walk. I live close to a beach, so I take the beach path and I walk to a pier. And at the end of the pier, I go to the water. And when I go to the end of the pier, I say a prayer and I express gratitude for the things that I have received, the things that I have yet to receive in the near future, in the distant future, the many blessings that I already have, the lessons that I've learned from, and just expressing gratitude for the people in my life that have actually decided to be there for me and to stay. And just that daily practice of gratitude has kind of helped me a lot as far as putting things in perspective, getting my mind right, and knowing what I need for myself and what I won't tolerate from other people or situations. And so in starting that, I focus more on the work that I want to do for myself, my own personal projects, my creative projects. I've been focused on my health. And people always think they have to do something crazy to lose weight. First, it starts with the diet. But as far as cardio goes, people think I have to go through these long runs. And for me, I lost 25 pounds just by walking 5 miles a day. And the only thing that makes it difficult is that you have to have the time to do it. And usually for me, it's in the morning. So I do that, usually what I do, I go to a boxing class and then I do the walk and basically start my day off that way. So I feel like it's important for somebody to, if something feels off in your life, if you feel like you're putting your energies into things that don't matter to you and there are things that you need to release and you're putting less and less energy into yourself, kind of take stock of those things and think about what ways can I invest in myself today. It doesn't have to be a big gesture, something very small, like taking an hour to yourself, going for a walk. And I think I would say like walking is a really good practice, because walking is kind of it's like a meditation. It's a walking meditation, because like on my walks I would just listen to my surroundings. Sometimes I'll listen to like a podcast, an audiobook, mantras, affirmations, and just for that hour, like hour to hour and a half of walking. And that's really helped me a lot. And I think another thing is important is to be able to spend time by yourself. I feel some people, they're afraid to face themselves or their past traumas, so they try to run into distractions, run into another relationship when they should actually be by themselves. And for me, I've gotten really comfortable with my own solitude to the point where if I were to invite somebody into my space to share time with this person, I have to be sure that that person is adding to my peace and not taking away from my peace. And one thing that the past couple of weeks, I've tried dating other people, going on dates, and I learned a lot in that space, in the sense that I have the energy where I don't chase. You know, in the past, I would want to be the one that's chosen. I would chase somebody, even though I'm not quite sure the person's really that interested. And sometimes I kind of wonder whether or not some people just kind of go out, you know, dating just for validation, or just to get out and not really try to connect with somebody. So I went on one date where I felt like the person was kind of interviewing me, and I feel like I was kind of being analyzed, and it didn't make me feel good. And I said to myself, I don't have anything to prove to this person. I know who I am, and you know, I don't need to have the energy of like, I know you may have options, but I'm not trying to have this energy of like, pick me, pick me, pick me. You know, I knew who I am. So for me, in that sense, I kind of pulled back, and it's kind of strange when you kind of pull back your energy, people come towards you. But you have to be mindful of the people that want to share time with you. Are they adding to your time, or are they taking away from your time? And you know, one thing that I've learned as far as dating is like, I really like to protect my time as far as the investment I'm putting into myself, my interest, my needs, my projects, and you know, and this, you just can't just bring anybody into your energy, into your life. You have to be kind of intentional about bringing the right energy into your life. So that's what I have been, and I kind of know my worth in the sense that I don't need to chase. And it's different when you're courting somebody and there's like an equal exchange, a two-way street, equal exchange of energy. But if you feel somebody is like, when you approach, they run, and then when you pull back, they come towards you, and it's a hot and cold kind of dynamic. I don't subscribe to that. I just feel like if you want me, I'm here, and if I'm here, I'll give you what I have to offer. But I'm not going to chase you out of, you know, whatever validation or whatever it may be. So I just wanted to keep this message short, and it's been April, May, yeah, two and a half months, and it's been like a lot of change, and I have a stronger sense of self, and but some days are not easy, but I feel like the path for myself has become more illuminated as far as like what I need to do for myself in the immediate future, today, tomorrow, and like months on in, and kind of just being patient with myself, giving myself grace, realizing some goals will take time and it won't happen tomorrow. And some days, you know, some days could be a wash, but then you can pick yourself back up. Like for the walking, I don't, you know, there are days in which I'm not feeling too great, and then I pick myself back up and keep on doing it. And some projects that I kind of put down, but then it's about coming back to the work. You know, you're gonna have moments where you step away from it, but just don't let the time be too long, and then kind of come back to it, and don't beat yourself up, give yourself grace, and continue the work. So I just wanted to share that with you, the importance of just really investing a lot of energy into yourself. And I know it's important to invest energies into like people you care about, loved ones, friends, family, but don't let that become the priority over yourself. You should put the energy into yourself first, and I think that kind of trickles down, or actually it makes the energy that you give to others even better. It refines that energy. I'm not sure if I have the right words for it, but hopefully this message helps. But I'm kind of staying on this journey. I may share things that come my way as far as like lessons, things that I've been learning. But I think, you know, the breakup and then going out on dates and realizing like the person that I was in the past, I would just put a lot of energy in trying to be the one that's chosen. But now it's like, does this person really want to get to know me? Does this person fit into my life? And not really, and then just knowing your worth. And then knowing your worth, realizing like, okay, how much energy will I invest in these connections, and how much energy should I be investing in myself? So I try to keep this short, but it's a little bit long, but hopefully this can be helpful to somebody out there, and I'll talk to you guys later.